If you want to know what happens when a headphone and amplifier company decides to make a smartphone, this is the answer. It's the Marshall London. And it's not about the specs, you've got to forget all about them. This is all about the music, sharing it with your friends. So let's take a closer look at the Marshall London. It's a 4.7-inch 720p screen and it's bookended by 2 stereo speakers. The thing about this phone is that it has a separate sound chip inside. Marshall have actually taken it off of the chipset and hidden it elsewhere to reduce jitter and improve sound quality. Having a look around the side, you have this really quite cool brass effect volume control. And if you press that, it automatically opens the camera for you. So a nice dual function. On the top, unusually, it has 2 headphone sockets. So you can share the music you're listening to with a friend. And both of those have got individual volume controls. In the middle is a Marshall M button. This is the core of the phone. You tap that and you get Marshall's custom music app. As standard, it'll bring up whatever music is stored internally. There's 16 gigabytes of memory and a micro SD card that'll have another 128 gigabytes of storage. It'll play FLAC files, so you're gonna need all of that extra space. Tap this button up here and you've got direct access to SoundCloud, Spotify and Mixcloud. Through the app, you have a custom sound processor with various different settings, and when you apply one of these, that applies system-wide. So even if you go into Mixcloud or Spotify, that's still the same system that you get. You'll be pleased to know that those dual speakers make it nice and loud. So if there's a downside of this phone, it is quite expensive. It's more than 500 euros, which is getting into iPhone territory, and the spec is not high. You're looking at a 720p screen and a Snapdragon 410 processor. However, this really is all about the sound and all about that funky design. That is the Marshall London music smartphone.